How are you doing today? That's great. That's great. I tell you, it's really very appropriate that there's a lot of young children here today. I would like to introduce to you Karen K. Locke. Karen is a poet with a cause. And many years ago, when Karen was about 13 years old, she started writing poetry. And in 1968, Karen and I were married. We were married for about 17 years. We had some challenges. We were separated for a good many years. And this past year, we have been back together. Karen suffered a debilitating stroke about 9 years ago, and she was unable to speak for about 6 years. And this past year, since we've been back together, she has been in some therapy and has been able to start reciting her poetry again. In 1977, we were stationed right at Fort Meade over here in Maryland. And we have a daughter who is part black. She is adopted. And we were at a restaurant one day. The people at the restaurant didn't allow us to sit where we wanted to sit by a window. When Lisa came out of the restroom and they saw that she was black, they moved us and wouldn't allow us to stay there. That was our first real experience of prejudice. And after that, Karen had written this poem that she's going to present to you today. And it was in response to that prejudice. She's shared this poem with many politicians, with many people over the years here. And she's also, with the same words that you'll hear of this poem, put together a small book that we'll be publishing very soon that's going to be for children. And we believe that the children are the real important element to get rid of prejudice. It's how we think, no matter what color we are. And if we can eradicate prejudice in this world and in our country, I think the Lord will bless us much more. So the words that you'll hear here are hers, and she is very dedicated to fighting prejudice in the world. And I found out about 10 years ago that even myself, that my family background is black on both my mother's side and my father's side. It was a real surprise to me because I had never known my family for 53 years. And I was finally reunited with my family 10 years ago. And we had a huge family reunion. It was just unbelievable. Karen is on a mission to get rid of prejudice. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen K. Locke, poet with a cause.
The name of the poem is When Will Mankind Stop? How did you choose the colors, Lord? Green grass and trees, black and yellow bumblebees, pale blue skies, deep blue rivers, oceans and streams, colors blending so beautifully. And as the sun sinks into the sea. Orange against blue. Colors chosen by you. Brown tree trunks, golden wheat and corn, wildflowers you adorn with majestic crowns of every color. How did you choose the colors, Lord? The colors of our skin. White for me and black for him. It seems those are the only colors anyone would protest. Not the splendors of fall. Not the spectrum in a raindrop. When will make us stop? And look around. See the sky and see the ground. See all the different colors. And just let the colors of skin blend in with everything else.